With destruction comes creation. How could you even remotely be able to go to the next level? How could you rebuild? How could you change yourself if you don't shed off dead skin, or if you don't shut out old habits? You have to destroy yourself. The old version of you that you think that you love, that you think that you are, I'll put that right there, is not going to help you in the long run, because insanity is keep doing the same thing over and over and over and thinking that you're going to get different results, which is not the case. That's the problem with human beings, is that we're so caught up in trying to control every aspect of our lives that we sit here and we burn ourselves out thinking about the future or thinking about our past mistakes instead of being in that moment and focusing on who we're becoming today. I'm gonna say it again. Our minds are doing this job trying to think of the past and the future, but it doesn't do us any favor because we don't come into presence of who we are today. You have to listen to who you are. Who you are today is a result of your past, but who you do right now or what you do right now will create the future. That's why I came up with the thing. Well, it's always been a saying that if you love something, set it free. It's because genuine love is not about being possessive. It's not about being controlling. It's more about respecting their own happiness, respecting them as a human being, and allowing them to go to their own personal growth and their own discovery. Going from relationships, I'm gonna take it back. This affects all kind of relationships, friendships, your mom and dad, your life, even romantic or platonic relationship. You have to let stuff go. Old habits, old ideas, old decisions. You have to let stuff go, because how on God's green earth are you going to even push yourself even further? How could you even get yourself a new type of vision? Even any type of goal or dreams or ambition that you have, in order to find your own identity, you have to break away from those chains. I'm not gonna lie. When these past couple weeks, months, it's like that. I've been going through it. I've been getting failure after failure. I've been lost relationships, friendship wise, romantic wise. I have lost countless people in my life that, it was kind of like a repetition. I was in a very bad space, and I didn't know how bad I was until I started just bleeding everywhere. I was really just bleeding everywhere in my life. I wasn't really truly the version that I thought I was. I wasn't truly being who I thought I truly was. And the only person I have to blame for all that is myself. I hold myself to the full accountability. I hold myself responsible. I am the person that can control my words, or I'm the one that's responsible for my words. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have some type of responsibility. I'm saying that sometimes let go of the outcome. We're always trying to push to a certain outcome, and when we don't get it, we have an epiphany. That was my problem. The moment that I didn't get what I want, or I didn't get the results I want, I was so frustrated. I did everything. I did everything right. But let me ask you this question. What happens if you do everything right and you still fail? What would you do? How would you push yourself? That is a frustrating mindset to be, that you did everything best in your power and still failed. It caused doubt. It makes you feel hurt. That stuff hurt. That stuff is not an easy thing to go through. It is a tough process. But guess what? I learned that I have to trust the process. I had to understand that, you know what? It's okay not to be okay. It's okay to let go sometimes. So if you love something and you set it free, it's not about just saying goodbye forever. Because sometimes if it do come back, then it's a new thing. But I think sometimes you have to say a goodbye to introduce a new hello. There's new processes. You have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. You're not going to be in a comfortable position to be able to make these type of change, period. I want you guys, if you ever want to read a book, if you ever want to learn some motivation, learn about the law of detachment. Yes, it's okay to have clear intentions and desire, but your emotional deficiency is how or when they manifest. In other words, I want you to embrace uncertainty. Don't run from it. Don't hide from it. Embrace it. That is the quickest way how you're going to get through the process. I'm even going to read it on here. They say that detachment encourages acceptance or uncertainty and unpredictable nature of life. This mindset helps reduces anxiety and overthinking, fostering trust in the process rather than demanding a specific result. That's sometimes what you got to do in life. Not everything is guaranteed, not everything is certain. But one thing I will highly encourage you to do is that if you don't give up on the process, go through the moments, go through the emotions, do whatever you need to do to get through that next level. Watch, you're going to look at yourself and all this is going to come to pass. And you're going to look at yourself and be like, wow, I changed. I came this far. I really came this far. This is something that's truly remarkable. And that's something I'm learning right now.